Hi guys! It has been a very long time since I have posted anything on YouTube. I think 4 years to be exact if I looked at my last video correctly. So I wanted to make kind of a reintroduction video, also a life update video for my friends. So if you're already following me on YouTube and don't know who I am in real life, this is the reintroduction to kind of a little bit about me. And then if we're friends and you're watching this, because I posted it on Facebook or Instagram, then this is kind of a life update for you. My name is Sierra. I am 29 years old and I'm a certified nutrition specialist living in Austin, Texas. So big life update is that Tim, my husband, and I are moving to Illinois. We are selling our house in Austin, Texas, and packing up, moving 1,000 miles north and going to Illinois. So if you haven't talked to me in life, you're probably like, why are you going to Illinois? That's very random. And so the second part of the life update is I am going back to school and I am going to a naturopathic medical school. So that's why we're packing up and moving. The program is 4 years long, just like regular medical school. And I'll probably make a separate video where I talk about what naturopathic medicine is, because I think a lot of people have questions about that. But that is the big life update. So kind of short and simple, but I do often get a lot of questions when I tell people we're going to Illinois and I'm going to school. So I will go ahead and preemptively answer some of those questions that I have been getting, and then we can chat more in the comments if you have other questions or just kind of want to chat or whatever. So the first question I keep getting is, when are y'all leaving? We don't know exactly, but the school program starts in January, so we definitely are going to be there by January. I would love to be there by December so that we have about a month to settle in. Currently it is September 9th, so that gives us at least a few months. However, I would like to get there sooner than later because being from a warm state in Austin, Texas, I don't know the first thing about driving in snow and being cold. So I would love to be there like ASAP, honestly, to settle in and move before there's 10 inches of snow on the ground. I cannot fathom trying to move when it's like cold and icy and dreary outside. So I want to get there like as soon as possible. I think I'm ready. It was really hard at first, I'm not gonna lie. There were a lot of tears that went into this decision, even one anxiety attack. So it's like, wasn't the easiest decision to make. I was at peace that it was what God was calling me to do, but I was so scared. And so I was coming up with every possible, like, maybe I misheard God, maybe it's okay if we don't. And I do think it's one of those things where, like, sometimes I think God gives you opportunities and there's no wrong choice. I think it's your choice. And I really think that that's what this was. We had the choice to I could go back to school, we uproot our lives and move to Illinois, or we stay here and stay comfortable. And after talking with Tim, he's just been the most supportive through everything. He kind of helped me see it from a different point of view of, if this is a door that God is opening for me, like, why would I not want to walk through it? Also, like, in looking at life, and when you grow when you're uncomfortable, and you grow in new change. Like, that's how we grow. Anyways, all of that to say, when we're moving, to be exact, I don't know. Our house is on the market right now, so as soon as we get an offer, I'm ready to pack up and move. We just don't want to move before we have a contract in place, because I don't want to get stuck with like 2 payments every month. That would not be a fun time for anybody. So definitely trying to wait till we get a contract on our house. But as soon as we get the contract, if we have somewhere else to move to, then we'll probably just go ahead and pack up and go. But then at the very least, we do have that 30-day period between the contract and closing. So that's kind of our timeline. So one of the next questions I keep getting asked is, where are we going to live? Are we taking Bear? Are we taking our cars? The plan right now is to rent a house if we can find a house. We actually just found a house today that we really like, but being, 1,000 miles away, it's kind of hard to know about the area. So we're working with the realtor up there to help us kind of find a place, but ideally would love to stay in a house, especially having a yard for Bear would just help so much. Also, he has like anxiety and issues with noises, so the idea of living in an apartment just does not sound fun for anybody. So I would love to have a house, but if we just have to rent an apartment instead, it's totally fine. We'll do it, we'll make it work. Yes, we are taking our vehicles as well. Yes, we are planning on taking Bear with us. Of course, he is our dog. We would never get rid of him. So, yeah, he will be coming with us. Every time I tell people we're moving to Illinois, one of the first things they say is like, oh, get ready for the cold. And yes, I know it's going to be freezing. There's going to be lots of snow and wind, and I'm not ready for it, and I won't be ready for it until I'm there. But I am trying to be positive about it and think more on the perspective of getting to see a white Christmas maybe, and just like getting to see pretty snow. Also in Texas, when it gets cold and like rainy, I feel like there's really nothing good to show for it. But if you're like cold and it's snowing, like you at least get the snow. But in Texas winters, it's just cold, and so it's just like miserable with nothing pretty to show for it. So I'm trying to think of it from that perspective of like getting to just experience different weather. I've always lived in Texas my whole life, so getting to live somewhere else is really exciting for me. And even though it's going to be cold and I probably won't be prepared for it, I'm trying to mentally prepare as much as I can. That being said, whatever kind of advice that you have for like things we could need for cold weather, like boots and gloves and stuff, and any kind of advice, I'm totally open to, because right now, like, I have a single jacket and it's like maybe good for a 40-degree day, but definitely I don't have any winter clothes, boots, socks, hats, anything like that. So I am all ears when it comes to that. So I guess that's pretty much it. I'll just end there. Whatever kind of advice you have for me, leave in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe if you want to stick around for more. I do plan on posting more content specific to nutrition, and then also once I start medical school, I'm going to be sharing my journey through naturopathic medical school, what that is like, and then I also want to share kind of the process of our move, because I've never moved out of state. So that's kind of what you can look forward to in the future. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. Bye.